Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. As you can see, we're in the bunker at the moment. Now, the weekend, I went to the Newark show. An absolutely fantastic time, really good event for their first one in, as I said in that video. About 20 years since they held one there. An absolutely fantastic job. If you haven't seen the video, pop back and have a look at it and see what it was all about. I met loads of people, had an absolutely fantastic time. Obviously bumped into some YouTubers, had a chat with some of those, and lots of subscribers as well. I had a really good chat with everybody, so thank you for coming up and saying hello. In my last video I did forget to thank a couple of people. I want to say a big thank you to Carol Lighted at Carol's Koi Pond for the treats she brought for Bisley. He really enjoyed them. And also a big thank you to Scott, who also brought Bisley some treats as well. So a massive thank you for that. I've had a couple of people message me saying they seen me and didn't get a chance to have a chat with me because I was busy talking to people. All I can do is apologise, and hopefully I'll catch you at one of the next ones. There is a couple more coming this year. Hopefully I can get to a couple of those. I'll have to wait and see if I'm not working. But yeah, had an absolutely fantastic time. I really enjoyed it. Great chats, great conversations, and can't wait for the next one. So, what am I doing today? Firstly, obviously I'm in the bunker at the moment. I've got filter cleans and that to do in here. Now you know I had issues with my fry, and I was losing at an alarming rate. Thankfully I found an issue and sorted that and got salt in. Everything was fine. Now in the last week I have lost 3 of the little ones. Now I do know that you know it's part of keeping fry, you do lose them for whatever reason. Now the salt levels in here have dropped. I measured them yesterday, I think it was 0.08, something like that, so it's below the 0.1 or 0.1. So what I've decided to do is bring the salt levels back up a little bit. So I'm going to give a full clean today, clean filters, clean up flow, do water changes and all that, top it back up, and then I'm going to add some salt, and I want to get it into somewhere between 2 and 3. Now there's lots of people who say yes, keep the salt levels up. Some people say no, take the salt levels back to 0. But obviously with salt in there, it's helped them. So for me personally, I think I'm going to try it up to around between 2 and 3. Don't know if I'm going to keep the levels there. Obviously with water changes it's going to come back down, but I'm going to see how they get on again. I haven't lost any today, thankfully. I'll say it's just been in the last week. It's like I say, it's probably 3, I think, maybe 4, I don't know, I can't remember. But they're all looking healthy and everything else, but I just want to top it back up just to see if I don't, just to keep my eye on them again, and hopefully I won't lose any more. So I want to do that today. I also want to jet wash out my bottom drain, because that's been a little while since I've done that, and I've got to clean out the skimmer basket again, so I want to get them done today. But first things first, get these sorted out, filters done, and we'll get the salt in here. So let me get on with that and I'll come back with you. Okay, so this is what it is at the moment. 0.08 at the moment. So I'm just dissolving some salt in there. Once that's fully dissolved, I'll start to put it in both tanks and see what level we can get that up to today. Like I say, I'm hoping to be around somewhere between 2 and 3 at the moment. I can always take it higher if I need it. So let me finish stirring this, nearly done, and we'll get this in and see what we can get it to. Okay, so I'll put salt in there for now. I'm just letting it even out a bit between the tanks, let it settle down. I'll test it again. I may need a bit more in there, but it's saying it's around 2 in the one, but just under 2 in the other, so I'll let that even out so we've got even both sides, and then I'm going to put a bit more in and see what we get to. But while that's settling through, let's get the stuff together around here and get on to cleaning out this bottom drain. So sorry about that at the back, they're doing some work at the back. So yeah, let me get this stuff together around here and we'll do this bottom drying and clean this skimmer out. So let me get it together. Right, that's the bottom drain done, and as you can see from this little video here, it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be, especially since we come to the end of the summer. And through the summer I have had treatments in there, and I've had blanket weed treatments, and so you know, it's been a lot of dead algae in the pond, which I expected to stick to the pipe, but I'm very surprised with that. So that won't need doing again now until the winter prep. As it was coming out, the pump was at 100%. So hopefully it's pushed anything out and cleaned out as it was coming through from the pump and the Backy River and everything up to there. Hopefully it's cleared some of that out as well, anything in there. But like I say, it wasn't anywhere near as bad as I expected it. So that's that done now until I'll do it again at the start of my winter prep. But yeah, all good with that. So very pleased indeed. So now I'm going to get on to cleaning out my skimmer, and then I'll go back round to the bunker and check on the salt levels and add more around there if we need. So let me clean up this mess I've got here so far, and I'll get this skimmer sorted out. Okay, so I've just tidied up. I'm just doing a filter cleaning here. Once this is done, we'll go around the bunker. But one thing I want to say, I don't know if you remember last year, I really suffered with flies in the filter system. Couldn't open up, I got a load of flies coming up, and I did suffer with flies around the pond. Sometimes it's really annoying trying to sit by the pond and then you're being pestered by little flies. Now this year, I'm not going to say what, but because I'm still trialing it. I've been trying something different, something I researched and looked into, and I was recommended it as well. And I gotta say, it's been so much better. I'm hardly having any flies coming out the filter, and it's been a pleasure to sit around the pond and not being pestered by flies. Yes, I've still got occasional one or two, but you remember last year I had a fly strip, and I was changing it at least once a week because it was absolutely plastered. And as you can see, no fly strip. I haven't actually needed one this year. Yes, there's still a few in here that get caught in cobwebs because there are spiders in here, and I'm not afraid of spiders. That's why Graham don't come in here very often. So yeah, anything, the occasional one or two that comes through, they normally get caught in the webs and food for the spiders. But yeah, it's been so much better this year. Now I am going to run this trial I'm doing until the end of the season. Reason being, I don't want to mention at the moment because I'm still doing the trial, and I don't want to say what it is where somebody goes out, does it and tries it themselves and they have an issue. Not saying it's caused by that, but I've had no issues whatsoever at the moment, and hopefully I won't. So I am going to wait till the end of the season, then I'll tell you what I've been using, what I've been doing. But yeah, so much better for that one, and I'm really pleased with it. So hopefully all goes well to the end of the season, and I will definitely be doing it again next year. And again, that one might, whether it is that, or whether it's environmental issues or something, I don't know, to be honest, but it's been a lot better. So just wanted to tell you about that one, but keep your eye out for that when it comes up. Hopefully, like I say, I don't have any issues and I can recommend it myself for anybody else who's having those issues. But yeah, anyway, let's get these filters finished and get back around the bunker. Okay, back around at the bunker. I even cleared most of that crap up from there. That's a lot better. So these were closed down just because I've done a water top up, help get the temperature back up a little bit. So I'm now going to do it's my salt meter. Oh, there it is. My salt meter, do a salt test because I've got another load mixed up ready to go. Now it's the chance to settle through, and we'll get some more in. So let's get it going. Okay, I've done the test on that, as evened out between the two, are both exactly the same, 0.26. Now that would be okay, but I think because I've got that made up, I'm going to take it up a bit higher. I haven't put as much solution in that one, much salt. So if I can get it around the 3 or above, that's fine, because I've got to do water changes and stuff. It will bring it back down. So let's get this in, let it even out again, and we'll test again to see what levels we get. Okay, so I've just done the salt test again, and it's not quite even out yet, but we're getting there, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer. So while this is evening out, I did take, before I put the salt in here, I did take some underwater footage, and when I've done I did take some in the pond, the main pond as well, but that was after I've done the bottom drain and the skimmer and everything else. So don't know what that footage is going to be like. I know there's going to be some particles floating around because it did stir it up a little bit for doing that cleaning. So I'll stick that footage in here now while I'm waiting for this, and like I say, I did get some underwater footage of these as well, so that will be in here as well. So I'll come back to you, or you come back to me, either way, have a look at that and I'll get on with this. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that underwater footage. No idea myself how it's turned out yet, so hopefully it's okay. I'll be interested in that myself. Now, this is evened out a bit now, so I am now at 0.26 3-4, which a bit harder than I was aiming for, but that's not a problem. I'm happy with that, because the next day or two I'll be doing water change again, so I'll be bringing that down anyway. So yeah, very happy with that. Hopefully these are going to be okay, not lose any more. I'll say it's been 3 or 4 in the last week, but there were only little ones, so I expected to lose some. But yeah, still very happy with them. Right, so that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Go on over to Facebook, check me out on there, give me a follow, that'd be great. Don't forget to hit that bell for your notifications. So until the next one, stay safe, jobs are good.